Okay, so last night I was watching this clip or this video and my device shut off on me. So I'm back tonight with the same video. Oh, you all don't know it's the same video, but back tonight to watch it because I'm actually intrigued with the first piece of this video. So what happens here? If you're new to my channel, you're just now coming in, turning on, or seeing me. Hi, I BTCH, and this is my reaction channel. So like anybody else, I'll go to YouTube streets and I will find some um videos that intrigue me from the thumbnail or from the title that I might want to watch. And instead of watching it alone, I share it so you all can watch along with me. Um, so, um, and if this is something that you like doing, hit the subscribe button, like it, share it. Somebody else who might also like it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, let's like I said though, I was watching this last night and unfortunately my device shut off on me. So um I went ahead and I rewound it back. And so let me rewind it a little bit more to the beginning because I didn't want her face to just be sitting over here like this. But you can tell from the title I got laid off from my corporate job. Now what? And I'm just reacting. If you would like to watch this by yourself, you're welcome. Feel free to do so. But I will be pausing here and there. So, yeah.
Hey, I'm Schmuriel. For over a decade, I worked in television news as a reporter. Then I moved to corporate communications. My entire career has been built around storytelling, media, and professional life. But recently, I was laid off, and now it's time to tell a different story. Like a lot of people, I'm now trying to figure out what the next chapter of life looks like. Maybe this chapter will be better than the one I thought I wanted. So in this series, Life After Layoff, I'm documenting what it really looks like to
I love series. I love watching series. If you like it, you might want more. And the fact that they have these series is pretty awesome.
rebuild after a
Let's
layoff.
continue.
What up? I was just coming out here to say, hey, I had lunch today with
And yes, sometimes I will talk back to the screen. So calm down.
my former bosses. I don't really know how to explain that. So we're just going to leave that there. And it was just a good talk. They gave a lot of good advice and let me know that they would be references for me during this season or whatever you want to call it
Nice.
in my life.
Nice of them.
And yeah, it was just good. It was what I didn't know that I needed it until it was happening, and I was like, okay, yeah, I needed this. They definitely understand just my mindset right now, which is kind of to just get through these next 2 weeks.
Isn't it good to know and have somebody that understands your mindset? Things that you might be going through. Somebody that might have a little understanding. Somebody that gets it. That's nice. That's nice for her. I'm happy for her.
Well, it's less than 2 weeks now. How many days? 5, 8 days. So to get through these next 8 days and then just kind of figure it out, because a lot of people, I can't recall if I've said this to you before. If I have, forgive me, because I'm having a hard time keeping track of what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to myself, and what I'm saying to real people. It's a lot of conversations, and not all of them are to you guys. I say all that to say they understand my desire to just kind of be for a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to have to think about applying for a job or networking or doing, I genuinely don't. I just want to kind of sit and chill for a little bit, and I can afford to do that for a little bit, just not a lot of it. So that happened. And then here's the part of job searching, because I am job searching. Let's be clear. I don't want it to make it sound like I'm just sitting back with my feet up, sipping, I don't know, Cosmos. I don't drink Cosmos. The point I'm making is I'm not just sitting around. I am applying for jobs. I got my first rejection email today, and I was like, oh, this is the part that sucks. You go through that whole process, enter your resume. Okay, now put in all the shit that you just put in on that previous page. Put it in here. You go through that whole process. Create an account. Password. Oh, not too many characters. Not enough characters. And then, oh, we're not considering you for this role. And it's like, I forgot about this portion of the.
If you're currently searching for a job, or if you've ever been through this, raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand. I know I have. And I can feel every part of what she's saying. I feel every part of what she's saying. Like, you're not alone, boo. Yeah. But it's just something, the job search nowadays is not like it was like the year on her shirt. Back then, uh, back then we could just go fill out that little paper application, and we're hired, basically pretty much hired. Now it's like she's saying, you're just jumping through hoops, baby. It's rough. It's rough. But yeah, you got to do something. You can't just sit still. You can't just be stagnant. You still have to get on the grind, type it in, do what you have to do. You have to.
Of the journey.
I'll figure out another route.
And I forgot how much it sucks. So there's that.
There's that.
And we just gonna keep it moving on to the next one. This company was a long shot anyway. I've been trying to get a job with them for years, and I know it's not easy, so it is what it is. I also think I'm gonna have my resume looked at. A few years back, this would have been back in 2020, 2021, somewhere around there. I paid for a resume writer to revamp my resume, child. And I've just been doing her version. So basically, I had her revamp my resume. And what I've been doing since working with her, I've had 2, 3 other roles since then, because these jobs ain't loyal. Why should I be? And what I've been doing is just taking her same framework, her same structure, her same formatting, and just applying that to my roles. But now I'm wondering, is that in this AI world that we're in now, is that good enough? Should I be doing something different? So I'm going to see if I can look into somebody looking at it.
Somebody give her some advice, if you know, down in the chat, in the comments. AI can be a blessing if you let it. And I say this simply because it's a lot of people out here that's making a lot of money right now because of AI. It's a lot of companies being built right now, not just resumes. Hint, hint. She said she paid somebody, and I'm not knocking her for um helping somebody hustle because creating resumes for other people is a hustle. That is definitely you know, but these AI companies can tell you give you insight on positions that you never knew that you could actually even be qualified for free. Pay somebody. Okay, girl.
Again and giving it a go, giving it a once over to see if something else needs to be done. So
And I'm saying that out of experience because with me being in the job search field, I have gone to people, several people, to have them help me with my resume as well. No callbacks, no interviews, but I went on AI and did some things myself, and I'm getting callbacks, and I'm getting interviews same day, next day. Okay, so it's not it's in the callbacks and the interviews, like the responses. Okay, that's what we care about, right? Right. Let's continue.
it's February 26th. I have a vlog that's going up on Sunday. Hopefully you'll enjoy. It's just announcing all of the changes that are happening in my life. I just got rejected for another job today,
It
and
wasn't for
I've
you being
actually
here.
made a decision. I am done applying for jobs for the rest of February. She says on February 26th. But not only that, I'm just going to sit March out. I'm just going to sit it out. I actually think I'm going to turn my LinkedIn
Okay.
notifications off just because I have realized I'm contradicting myself. I'm like, oh, I want to take a break. I want to just be. I don't want to have to do and see and think and, all of that. And then at the same time, I'm applying for jobs. So, yeah, I'm just going to chill out. Like I said, the whole month of March, I'm going to focus on YouTube and hope that that garners some interest that I can expand on. What is expound? Am I using that right? No, expand is what I mean. That I can expand on. And yeah, that's how today is going. I am over here editing the video that's going up on Sunday, March 1st. I'm just like, man, this is a lot of work. Maybe I could try to look into a side hustle editing video and stuff for people, but that's not my favorite part of creating content. That's actually my least favorite part.
I don't think there's nobody's favorite part, especially with the way they're switching up these apps and stuff now. But you do what you love. You do what motivates you, what drives you. You're gonna do it if you really, really, really want to do it.
Well,
Really, really, really need to
it's
do
not
it.
high on the list. I kind of like having to be creative, but then I get very nitpicky, and then sometimes I get so nitpicky that I'm like, okay, just keep it simple. So I don't know. I need to finish. This is kind of what I'm doing to keep myself sane during this time in my life. I'm listening to YouTube videos, and currently I'm listening to Mel Robbins. She has a video titled, it's not going to show me the whole title. Hate Your Job, Reimagine Your Life, I believe is it says hate your job, laid off, reimagine your, and I think it's life is the rest of the the title that I can't see. So I'm listening to that, and it's so interesting to hear different people and the advice that they have for success, and how things that they've done that have worked for them that they're advising you to do and try.
That's for sure. Now, I saw this last night. I was saying body is bodying, but baby, we're gonna get on. And I was tired last night, so
My coffee meeting did
uh,
go well, though. I think I shared my resume. This person's gonna look and see if they have any contact.
and again, if you want to see the full video, you are more than welcome to go to her channel and review it yourself or look at it yourself. Okay. I'm gonna be stopping, I'm gonna be going through certain things. I'm reacting to the video. And some things I don't want to sit here and see her wiping down her desk for 2 minutes. B-roll is cool, but not when I'm trying to get through the review. You see what I'm saying? Let's continue.
That can help, or know somebody who knows somebody, which is all part of the game, is it not? So yeah, I think it went well. And I've learned I need to be better prepared to answer this question. This is a question I got this morning. How can I help you? And to be 1,000% honest, I didn't really have an answer to that question because I don't know. This
Read.
layoff has got me questioning my career path
Help you.
and my skill set. And
I've never heard an interviewer ask, how can I help you? I have been in interviews where um, they ask you, do you have any more questions? And you ask them questions, of course. Or, my goodness, like just different, you know, questions they ask. Tell me about yourself. Everybody pretty much asks that question. And you're actually supposed to be going into the interview with a pitch already anyway. Um, but for somebody to ask, how can I help you? And I wonder what she said. So let me just take it back a little bit because I'm intrigued.
I have an answer to that question because I don't know. This layoff has got me questioning my career path and my skill set, and it's just questioning all the things. Not more so am I good, because it's me. I'm kidding, but more so like, do I even want to keep doing this? And then for who, and in what role, and for how long? So to be asked, how can I help you? And to not have a good answer felt kind of, I was like, well, I came up with something, but the point is I wasn't prepared, and that's not like me to be unprepared. So the moral of the story is I need to work on that question. If you're meeting with somebody and they are in a position to help you, or at least find somebody who can connect you with people who can help you, be prepared to tell them how they can help you.
That's a good one. It really is.
Take it or leave it. That's my little piece of advice.
And now I'm kind of thinking that I might need to put that into my spiel when I am talking to them. Just add that in. Like, are you able to meet this? Like, and that's uh, that's just a good question.
All of that to say, yeah, the coffee went well. Tomorrow there's a lunch. And then I'm looking forward to just sitting down somewhere. I may need to go to a beach. I've been complaining about going to a beach since last year. I'm a Cancer. I need to be near the water, and I haven't been able to do that. So As much as I hate driving, maybe a road trip is underway. Not quite sure. I think that's all I have for now. What's up? Happy Friday. I hope y'all are having a good day. I just wanted to go ahead and wrap this vlog up. I have to be quick because of course my battery is dying. Why wouldn't it be? So first off, just want to say, hey, I hope you guys are doing well. It's officially the end of things. I don't feel bad. I feel fine, all things considered. So I'm pretty much on to the next one type energy. It's been a long week. I've been networking, or as I like to sometimes refer to it as dazzling, just, turning your personality on and up to get the message across that you need to get across. So I've been doing that, and we'll get into all of that in a little bit. I do want to say thank you to those of you who have tuned in to watch my vlog. It's gotten...
Networking is necessary. It's very necessary. Very.
Over 4,000 views, which I didn't really expect that. I do want to say thank you to those of you who have been supportive. The video has attracted an interesting arrangement of people, some of them being what I like to call He-Man woman haters, who made fun of my skin and said that apparently if I got a husband, then all of my problems would be solved. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So she just answered my question because this is the first video that I'm actually watching of her, and I am intrigued. I know she has a series. I will be going back to watch that. I was actually saying to myself last night in the previous me watching this for the first time before my device disconnected or turned off last night. Um that I was hoping that this would be the first video of her series because I do not like missing episodes. I love series. I love watching series. And I'm intrigued. So she will be on my channel again. She will resurface. And so yeah. Matter as a matter of fact, I will probably be going back and reviewing the first video that she's speaking of uh, after this one ends. So, if you would like to see the review, uh, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share the video with someone you know who might be on the hunt or the search for a job right now. Um, just to let them know that they are not alone. Um, we're, we are at some point in life, if you've ever looked for a job. Some people are blessed, I will say. I won't say lucky, I will say blessed enough to have jobs continuously. Um, being at one job for a while and then leaving there and going straight to another one, or moving their way up into a company, or possibly just knowing people, being able to network and you leave one job to go to another job. But um that's not the same storyline for everybody. So some of us are still out here searching. Some of us have had been in this situation before. And so, yeah, it's relatable. It's very relatable. Um, and so I will be reviewing her series for sure. Let's continue.
Happened, and if I stop being a strong black woman, then yeah, just everything will be right with my world. And I wasn't aware. Keep that in mind, single ladies. Just get you a husband, and just like that, like magic. And speaking of magic, apparently black girl magic isn't magical at all, according to some loser who took it upon himself to take my blog and then make it into a podcast type thing and then provide commentary about he don't know about. I thought it was weird. It really pissed me off, quite frankly. There's just a lot of assholes on the internet, basically, and it is what it is. But
Just
it
don't
is what it
watch
is,
them.
and we'll leave that there. I do want to make a point to end my blog on a positive note. So, as I've mentioned, I've been
Mm-hmm.
dazzling, aka networking, and just trying to work the contacts that I've made in the time that I've been in my career, because you never know who knows what, who knows who, and how that can benefit you. Bars. So, what I'm going to do is share with you some of the lessons, some of the advice that I've been given during this transformation that could potentially benefit you in the event you're going through it or know somebody or whatever. It's not life changing, but maybe it's something that could help you. So stand by. I wrote them down. So the people that I met with, neither of them are in my field, but as I said, that doesn't mean it's important to just broaden your horizons. But just because they're not in my field doesn't mean that they can't be beneficial, because you never know what kind of advice they might give you or who they might know that could benefit you. So it's all important to keep the plate spinning. So I did a coffee this week and I did a lunch this week. And so here is what they are telling me. One of the main things that I've gotten, not just from them, but just anybody who knows me personally, professionally, they're just like, take some time, especially because they know what I went through not even a year ago and how I'm still dealing with that. Apparently the first year of a loss is, I mean, it's always going to be hard, apparently, but the first year is the hardest from what I'm told. Father's Day is coming up. Somebody reminded me of that. I was like, oh my God. Not the point. Point is, everybody's just saying take time to figure out what you're going to do and where you want to do it.
I can do that.
Yeah, so that's that's the lesson number one. The second lesson, piece of advice I was given was to work on your elevator pitch. So mine could use some tweaking. I'm working on that. And this could especially be beneficial for anybody who's in my field, which is communications. Someone advised me to figure out where my skills align with AI, because that's the way things are going. So figure out how your skills can align with AI. As I mentioned, rely on your network, because you never know who knows who and who knows them, and all of that matters. Reputations and referrals and all those things. And then the last, and I think one of the most important pieces, is to keep your head up, because when life is life and people on the internet are keyboard thugs, and yeah, when life is life, and it's just important to keep your head up above or through it all. So that's the advice I was given.
Thank you, girl.
It's helping in some ways, and I hope it helps you. So I'll end the vlog on this note, and I'll talk to y'all on my next one. Bye.
That was nice. So I really, 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 really liked her. And I was saying it throughout the video. I really, 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 really liked her. Um, and I will be back. My next video will probably be on her. So stay tuned. If you see me with the same makeup on, the same do, yeah, we just gonna roll with it. Okay. Um, this is IB TCH Reacts. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Eh, if I can figure out how to get out of here. I'm new at this.